So there's a homeless guy that's 40 and is absolutely crazy. Let's check it out.
Fucking 40 years old and I'm homeless, nigga. Bruh. I know God got me. God don't put you in this situation for you not to come out on top. But I'd be lying if I said I'm not scared, bro. I'd be lying. I'm terrified, bro. I've been homeless before. Not like this. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't terrified. But God don't bring you this far for no reason, bro. He don't bring you this far for no reason. And I gotta keep telling myself that. I gotta find somewhere to sleep at tonight. And I don't want nobody fucking pity, bro. I don't want nobody fucking pity. I put myself in this situation. But I know my God is real. I know my God is real.
That's something that, people go through that shit, bro. It's a 40-year-old man on the internet talking about it. I'm sure there's a lot of other men out there that go through it and I don't talk about it, and that it probably ends worse. Because he's talking about, like, you know, God didn't bring me this far for a reason, bro. If you survive through your 40, like, hey, you're here for a reason. You have some skills that made you, stay on this planet for that long. You're able to push through some shit, bro. This is just another bump in the road, I will say. But like that shit actually, like, it got to me. There's a reason why I want to talk about this video, because it kind of stems down on the whole issue that's going on in this world with a lot of men, right? Like, dudes are losing purpose. It's not even men. I would say, like, women, everybody, bro. You're losing purpose. It's like, what do you work for, bro? What do you go to college for? Like, what do you even you go to high school, you're not even learning. Education is becoming obsolete. Technology is taking people away from everything meaningful. What it be a job? Technology will take your job. What it be your passion, your ability to focus and learn? Technology will take that away from you through social media and the internet. It's like every part of our society is made to just take people away from that goal of being like a better person. And I'm not trying to use that as an excuse for this guy, but there's no incentive right now to go to college unless if you're super smart. There's no incentive right now to really learn in high school and prepare yourself for college because you have AI. And then, once you actually hit the real world, you're working to just pay bills because everything's expensive now. You can't really save. It's not, so you can look at this dystopian thing and then some people become homeless. And then you see that, you're like, yo, this can happen to anybody. This can happen to me. Like, that's the struggle. People go through that and they end up like self-harming themselves. Like, I see that's the kind of shit I'm thinking about that. This guy's crying on camera. It could be something for money. It could be for clout. It could be for anything. But we can't deny what it is. If somebody's struggling, that situation is completely normal nowadays. But can you imagine going homeless? Nah. Now, another part of this is like, how did bro even get to this situation? There's some messages here and lessons here that we all can learn, especially if you're a young man. You don't want to be in this situation at all. You want to do everything you can in your power to not be in this situation. I have a very different view on youth than I would say some other people do. I think my view is popular too, but I think your youth should be used to build and leave a mark on the world. You're not gonna become a historical figure at the age of 60 or even 50 or 40. You're not gonna leave your impact. Your name isn't gonna mean something if you are using your 20s to live a life, to if you're using your young years to go and party and live it up. I want my leisure to be earned, and the other method of putting the work on the front end and enjoying the results on the back end, it flows with my logic. But there are downsides to everything. That's why I don't like speaking in absolutes. But this guy is the victim of someone who, maybe I'm overstepping. I don't think he did much when he was younger. The 20 years from 20 to 40, I think you should be doing everything to not be homeless at the age of 40. You should put measures in place, do things within your power to not be in that position. And it's not easy for everybody. Everybody got their own struggles. But hey, that's what you have to do. That's the society. You have to adapt, survival of the fittest, right? And the other issue I have with this is bringing the idea of God in it, right? God is a cool thing to rely on. This is one of the purposes of God, right? When you're going through struggles like this, you have something to believe in, something to say, some mantra. Like he was like, I gotta keep saying that. God have me here for a reason. But he does he really have you there for a reason? Right? Did you not make decisions, actions with your own free will to lead you to the position that you're in today? So that would be some of the downsides of the whole God thing, right? It's like you are now in this position, but you always have this thing to fall back on. We sort of take away that extra bad feeling of being in that situation, so you might not be afraid of being in that situation more, if that makes sense. It is like a padding board on like the hard concrete, so you don't really fall too hard. You always have a little bit of cushion when you believe in God. And sometimes you don't want to see that cushion there, because seeing that cushion will kind of incentivize you to not try as hard and let the fall happen. So that's just some of the things I'm seeing. But this story and this cry for help was something that really stood out to me and I wanted to talk about. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. What do you think about this? Peace out. Bye bye.